That one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll get this one close to a 1st down, maybe a yard short. That's a nice pickup with that 1st down scramble.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. He keeps it himself. And he will score. Lamar Jackson. So tough to stop. Down close. He's got a Ravens touchdown. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Ravens 7, Eagles 0.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He's across midfield.
They get 21 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
On play action, Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one's good for 29. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Now it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the 1st. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Barkley again the ball carrier. A gain of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down. Jackson out to his right, taking off. And he looks like he's going to pick up the 1st down. Indeed, he will as he gets it by about a yard.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now it's Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll run again. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
First down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. He'll work his way outside. Nice run. Going to get 7 yards on the carry.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now, rolling right, and he's got it to Flowers for the connection. He's still on his feet.
We're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying, we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head, so that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. Just because you don't try to throw it 1,000,000 yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. A pickup of 44 yards. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down throw for Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Hurts. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Here's Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this 1st half. Here's Barkley, and look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Eagles 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Rashid Ali on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson moving outside the pocket. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
For Baltimore.
Eckley on to punt. He sends that one skyward. On the return, it's Covey. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open is the tight end, Eli Stowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. And not enough time to get another snap off, so that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical, because even after that big third down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up fourth down.
He'll try to pick this up with the push from behind. And I don't think this surge is going to be enough. He was never able to extend the ball, and indeed, the defense has held. Guys in the middle built the wall, and it's a turnover on down. On the handoff, it's Henry. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Touchdown.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On second down, Barkley. Ooh. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
44-yard line. A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
Now Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That is caught right side by Lemon. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 14.
On play action, here's Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
The Eagles ball carrier taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Second and 5. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he will score. Game on.
Touchdown,
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grasp. The collision brought it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart
Off the play fake, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on 2nd down, exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Ravens first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, here's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. That's all you need right there. Good snap, good hold, and now you make it a two-possession game. This late in the fourth quarter, just not sure there's enough time to overcome it.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29.
This is first and 10. A run with Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson.
Here comes second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Now Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Eagles 19.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. This one gathered in by the hands team. Again, this is not over yet. Still 3 timeouts for the defense, but they cannot allow a first down. Here's Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Hit as he throws. That run will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here comes Barkley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Barkley. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They come up for 2nd and 2. Hurts to throw. He's got a tight end, Calcaterra, to the left. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
3rd and less than a yard.
To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
1st down, Eagles.
Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Hurts again. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The extra point is good. Still a little surprising that they did not go for two. Worried about the possibility of the ball going back the other way for a couple of points. In any case, the lead right now is 2. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of mid.